30% chance of some possible showers in the forecast once we look at the forecast for the rest of the week. Now, I wanted to bring up our weather app real quick just to kind of show you. If you haven't seen this recently, it's been upgraded. It has a great new scrollable function, so you can just kind of roll through and see all of the functions that we have available. You, of course, have the forecast. It's a day up to a 10-day forecast. You have an hour-by-hour forecast. You can really track the changing of the temperatures when we have a front moving through. Sometimes you want someone to explain things a little bit more to you than just show you the numbers. So we put one of our video forecasts on there as well. That's Mike Itzkevitz from this morning, showing you there where that severe weather is expected to be. Want to go back up to the radar real quick. It works not just for the Houston area, but really anywhere you might be headed for spring break. So I'm just going to kind of zoom out and zip up to Colorado, because if I could be going anywhere for this end of the spring break, I would be going there to try to get some skiing in. Up in Colorado area, they're looking at some winter weather advisories. This storm system definitely going to be continuing to drop more snow for those folks and continue to give them some issues with too much frozen precipitation. Again, we're not looking at any of that, but you can definitely see the storms as they're already beginning to track through New Mexico. They'll continue to race through the rest of Texas and eventually getting to us for tomorrow. We've got more Fox 26 News coming up after this.
Fox 26 is your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
Getting another check of our forecast tonight with meteorologist John Dawson.
Yeah, you know, guys, we talk about our weather app a lot, and sometimes I just want to show it because it's really been upgraded recently. If you haven't checked it out recently, you need to do so. So let's get over to the big board. Want to do a little live demo here for you to sort of talk about the weather app. Again, if you haven't looked at it recently, it's been upgraded majorly, and it's just something that you really need to check out. So even if you download the older version, you'll notice, first of all, it has this new scrollable function to it, to where when you're able to kind of look through the different features, you're able to kind of scroll through it instead of just sort of having to work through a menu if you want to. We're going to start by looking at the different forecasts. Don't really need to be worried about reading those right now. I'll be able to show you those in just a moment. Sometimes the Houston weather is just a little bit too crazy just to read some numbers. You want a little video of somebody knowledgeable telling you about what's happening. We've got the video forecast on there as right now. And the latest one has got my 5 p.m. forecast from what we saw earlier, in case you happen to miss that. I want to go back up and just show you, you can jump right away to the radar because that's going to be a huge feature. And remember, this is spring break. I know a lot of people are traveling. Maybe you decided you're going to go up to Colorado and you're going to check out some of the snow, or wherever you might be heading. You can see all around the U.S., both forecasts and whatever's happening on the radar. You want to make sure, again, to get this free download.